Get ready for a head-to-head battle between two A-list celebrities to see who has the advantage when it comes to aging and longevity. We're pitting Tom Cruise against George Clooney in a 5-round battle to see who has the better exercise routine, diet, dedication to their craft, plus 2 more categories which we'll reveal later. Who will come out on top? Only one way to find out. Round 1. Exercise routine. Both Tom and George have been in plenty of fast-paced action movies. But who looks to be hitting the gym more? Let's compare their workout routines. George first. The Ocean's 11 star runs daily, works out at the gym, and adds in some yoga to keep his muscles strong and flexible. George believes in full-body workouts for optimal function. You might not know this, but George also has some serious stance moves. The young kids might call them outdated, but he doesn't care. He'll shake what he's got. George has been a basketball fanatic his entire life and used to play hoops with celebrities like Leonardo DiCaprio, Tobey Maguire, and even Barack Obama. Unfortunately, his favorite sport was starting to beat up his body a bit too much. Instead of basketball, George now prefers the less brutal, but still intense, sport of tennis. He definitely deserves some points for keeping up with his athleticism at 62 years old. But is all this enough to beat Tom? Let's see what Tom's routine is like. The Edge of Tomorrow star has a 5-day workout routine that comprises of 3 days of weight training and cardio, plus 2 days of fun extracurricular activities. These fun activities can include anything from kayaking to fencing to rock climbing or even caving. Tom gets extra points for doing many of his own stunts, proving that these fun activities are not just for show, they're part of his training. That's why round 1 has to go to Tom for his well-balanced approach to working out, including fundamentals, functionality, variety, specialization, and built-in days for proper recovery. Plus, look at this guy. This man is 61 years old. Round 2. Diet. While George and his wife Amal have an excellent chef at their disposal, the pair are on a path to extreme thinness. Their diet might be described as Mediterranean in style and generally consists of veggies and lean protein. On the menu, you'll find seaweed soup, salad, boiled eggs, fish, chickpeas, hummus, and whole grains. Their food choices seem light, fresh, and healthy, but it is rumored that George and his wife have become obsessed with achieving exceptionally lean physiques. This is not the first time George is going through extreme weight loss. While getting into shape for his movie Midnight Sky, George took his diet too far and developed pancreatitis, which caused him to lose even more weight from an already thin frame. To be fair, Tom has a strict diet as well, so this round is gonna be close. Tom supposedly limits his intake to only 1,200 calories per day. In case you were wondering, that is very low and hard to imagine for someone with his physique, but we'll have to take his word for it. Tom also has personal chefs who prepare exquisite meals for him. He is a low-carb kind of guy, so his meals are primarily composed of lean proteins like fish, eggs, and chicken, as well as plenty of veggies and the occasional fruit. This round is tough, but we're going to again award the point to Tom, as his diet is clearly helping him maintain an exceptionally healthy physique while George is getting questionably thin. Tom's 2 for 2. Can George catch up? Round 3. Dedication to their craft. If you watch our videos, then you know that living a life of purpose is one of the main secrets to a long and healthy life. Well, both George and Tom have certainly proven that they live each day with exquisite purpose, and they continue to make huge contributions to society as they age. But we need a winner for this round, so let's find some way to draw a comparison. If we compare their acting careers in their entirety, we see that George has over 80 film and TV credits to his name, whereas Tom has little over 50 credits to his name. Still, very admirable. But it seems that George currently has the advantage in this round. We need to narrow it down. How about if we compare which actor has been most active since the beginning of the pandemic? To be able to produce major film projects while the world is falling apart certainly shows some serious dedication. It might surprise you to hear that George has starred in and/or produced 6 projects since the beginning of the pandemic, in 2020. Highlights include The Midnight Sky, The Art of Political Murder, The Tender Bar, Ticket to Paradise, and the soon-to-be-released The Boys in the Boat. Tom has been a bit quieter since 2020, having released only 2 major projects, Top Gun: Maverick and Mission: Impossible: Dead Reckoning. These projects were both massive for the actor-filmmaker, who hit the highest payday of his career with the release of Top Gun: Maverick, grossing a whopping $1.4 billion worldwide. Even though that's an impressive statistic, if we're comparing overall productivity and contribution to their craft, we've got to hand this round to George. It's currently 2-1. Do you have any guesses as to who will take home the championship title? Let us know in the comments. And while you're at it, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Round 4. Skincare. Our first surprise category is skincare. Your skin is the largest organ of your body, and when it comes to aging, it deserves as much attention as your muscles and cardiovascular health. But do these guys think so? Between Tom and George, who's putting more time and attention into keeping those wrinkles at bay? George will certainly indulge in the occasional day at the spa, but does people's sexiest man alive have a home care routine for maintaining his facial health? When interviewed about it, George says he doesn't have any particular routine, nor does he use any specific products. He says plainly, just a good ivory soap will do. Introduced in 1879, ivory soap is certainly a classic. It's generally considered mild and gentle, making it suitable for many skin types. We'll give him a couple of points for simplicity. But come on, George, ivory soap? We're not sure that'll be enough to keep you in this competition. Tom's skincare routine, on the other hand, is way more intense. The Mission Impossible star spends at least 30 minutes per day on his skincare routine, and even gets up as early as 4:30 in the morning, just so he has enough time to finish it. Tom starts by submerging his face in ice-cold water for a good 60 seconds. He follows it by double cleansing and then applying a toner, face serum, eye cream, and a face moisturizer before applying the icing on the cake, a specialized neck moisturizer. And that's not all. The Top Gun star also uses an LED face mask, microneedling, and laser treatments to complement his already robust skincare routine. While there are speculations that he uses fillers for even more of a boost, he swears he's never had plastic surgery. Injecting stuff into your face is technically not plastic surgery, so we read you loud and clear, Tom. Wink wink. Do we even need to call the winner on this one? What a blowout! Tom easily won this round, giving him an unassailable lead of 3-1. But we promised you 5 rounds, so here it is. Maybe it'll be enough to help George save face. Round 5. Fans. Aging gracefully often means remaining young at heart and in spirit. Many of the centenarians we featured on this channel do that, in part by staying current with the latest trends and technologies. Well, what could be more trendy and techy than social media and the way celebs interact with their fans? For this round, we take a look at which of our 2 A-listers command a larger following on various social media platforms. Tom has a huge following of 11.7 million on Instagram alone, plus another 7 million on X. George, on the other hand, doesn't even have a single social media account. He says he avoids social media to prevent himself from, quote, saying something stupid. George, don't you know that a man of your status can hire someone to run all your accounts? Pay them to worry about not saying something stupid for you. Tom is once again the decisive winner, taking round 5 by a landslide and winning today's longevity challenge in a 4-1 victory. Congratulations, Tom! Now, we want to hear from you. Who do you think is aging better, Tom or George? Let us know in the comments.